Taurus, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading for the week of March 30th. Now, I know so many of us have been in quarantine, self-quarantine, for well over a week now, guys, and I know that Mars-Saturn conjunction that just kicked in yesterday is going to probably make tensions a little higher. So let's just do our best to ground, to be creative, to clear. If you guys want to cut your cords, just clear out your energy field. I have a free link down below. It's good. Kind of abstain from media as best you can, and if you can still go outside, do so, whether it's your patio, your porch, your backyard. I highly suggest it, guys. It's really grounding, and the sun is incredibly healing. Now, this is for a Taurus sun, moon, or rising, so please be sure to check all three. Three. And if this is your first time watching me, I hope this serves you. If this guides you or helps you in any way, please like, subscribe, comment down below, guys. I really do appreciate it, and it really does help. You might see my sage getting a little crazy over here on the side. Now, just FYI, guys, this is your forecast for this week, but I just want to know that I'm holding the intention, asking the divine, perhaps on a macro scale, what the energy of Taurus is being called to do, act, how they're being called to serve or be creative in some way. Just so you know, just because with everything going on, it's always good for us to focus on the greater, on the all. It's good, yes, for ourselves as well, but also how can we serve on a macro scale. All right, guys, let's take a deep breath in. All that stress out, and let's get started. Loving guidance for the energy of Taurus for the week of March 30th. All right, Taurus, we have the moon, the Queen of Swords, the Death card, don't get scared, King of Cups, Ace of Swords, Two of Coins, the Decision card, and the Five of Cups. A lot of this week, and granted, this is a general reading, but Taurus, a lot of your energetic focus is about your ideas, your work, your career, and how that's being shifted. Now, there's always a microcosm. That's a smaller thing. Things we see happening, but there's also a macrocosm, a bigger picture, not just collectively, but individually. And if you think for 1 second that's not true, look at life. Look at it, guys. Right now, you guys are facing some fears regarding career, work, your creative projects, you guys. And I have been following, like I say, I keep track of all the zodiac signs because I do every weekly reading. And you guys have been putting such immense energy and focus into your work. This can be your 9 to 5. This can be your education. This can be your own projects, your own businesses, your own ideas. You guys have put so much, and there's been so much development for you guys, not just in your work, but in your relationships, collaborations, things like that. And I know for a lot of people, there's a lot of fear naturally regards it. People have lost their jobs. Hours have been cut. There was momentum that was building, and stopped. But this is not to punish anybody. We're not going to get into that, but this is not to thwart you in some way. They're saying, look at, this is not, yes, there's a lot of fears, and it's naturally so, but they're saying this is an opportunity to improve your plans, to change things around, to switch up the game. This is not just being asked of you, Taurus. This is being asked of everybody in different ways, in different areas of life. Now they're like, look at, snap out of it a little bit. We cannot control everything outside of us, but we can definitely control inside of us. Your mind, how you're choosing to think, how you're choosing to see this. Reframe it, because life keeps going. Manifestation happens. It's happening right now. It doesn't stop. Life energy doesn't stop. The Queen of Swords is like, look at, you're brilliant, Taurus. You're self-reliant. Right now, it's a time to focus. Focus is whatever is not serving you, whether it's those thoughts, that negative mindset, that Netflix binging, cut it. The Queen of Swords, she's like, you know exactly what to do. You have a lot of experience. You have a lot of wisdom. And this is a time to really do your best to find the humor in it, and let's get focused. Okay, all right, things have shifted. This is what I got. This is stopped. This isn't. Let's think outside the box. How can I shift gears here? You have the Death card. They're like, look at, release your attachment, Taurus, to how you think things should be, could have been, ought to be. Stop. It's not because what you're doing is wrong, not at all. We're leveling up the game. Energetically, as a collective, we're ascending, right? So everything that we are, everything that we create, everything that we're doing must ascend. So it's going to leave behind cogs and wheels that aren't going to work in this new energetic vibration. They're asking you to think outside and do your best just to render the aspects that you can't control. Stop gnawing on that bone, Taurus. It ain't going to do anything. So let's just do your best to breathe, decompress. Like, I know it gets right under your skin, but try it out. King of Cups. Creative solutions. There are creative solutions to this. This is not, don't beat your head against the wall. This is not the end all be all. They're saying, look, it's safe for you to trust your gut. It's safe for you to trust those inspired ideas. Don't whack ideas out. Someone might say, well, what about this? And you're like, no. Are you just being reactive? Did you even consider that might work? Do you ever consider like, well, actually, do your best to break out of it, because the universe is blessing you with solutions. And yeah, it might not have been the way you thought it was going to be. It could possibly be better. Look in the past, look past and be like, when did shit hit the fan? And then I thought of something and then I kept going. You did it, and you're going to do it again. You're going to do it right now, Taurus. You have the Ace of Swords. You're going to be blessed with inspired ideas. Ace of Swords is like brilliant ideas. New ideas, and it's going to work. Trust yourself. Anything great that was ever created, whether it was a rocket ship, a car, electricity, yeah, everyone thought that's ridiculous, but also it felt like you're going up this like monumental hill. But anything great is worth putting in the time. And they're saying, yeah, anything new, it's gonna have some bumps, but that's called a learning curve. It's for everybody, right? Whether you ride a bike or anything you start new, you find the terrain. And they're saying, trust this. You have the ability to accomplish many things at once, but you have to lean into your intuition. You have to lean into your gut. Your creativity comes from an inspired space within you, your divine space, that aha moments, that all of a sudden of inspiration. It's divine. It's your higher self. So you've got to get out of your mind a little bit, shift gears, and just get into that fun space. You ever see kids play? They don't play for like an end result. They just do it because you're enjoying the process of it all. And they're saying, yes, it's a wonderful idea. Don't let bumps hinder your progress. Keep moving forward with it. Be really clear with your communication. Two of Coins. Yeah, you're going to be busy. You're going to have a lot of things to balance. And yeah, you're in the home. You might have the kids screaming, someone trying to do homework, something breaks over here. You're going to feel a little overwhelmed. But keep going. Look at anybody's incredible stories. They found the time. I love using Glennon Doyle, right? She had her business. She had her kids, her family, and she's amazing. You should look her up. She's online. She has books, and she's everywhere. But what did she do? She got up at 4 a.m. She would take her laptop into a closet because she had to hide from her kids, close it, and she would type. She would write a blog every single day. She said she didn't care if she had tons of readers. If it's just one reader and it changed one reader's life, that's what she did. And now look at her. Glennon Doyle, ladies and gentlemen, I would highly suggest looking her up. So it doesn't have, circumstances do not have to be ideal. Some of the most incredible inventions and ideas came from very unideal situations. So keep going. The Decision card and the 5 of Cups. You're going to have to choose to stop holding yourself back, Taurus. You're going to have to choose to not cry over spilt milk. And I know this is sounding harsh, but I'm not doing this to sound harsh. I'm doing this because you have a purpose, a service. You're being called to do great work. And I want to be that friend that says, I love you, but wake up, shake you up, like, let's do this. Come on, get out of your sweatpants and let's focus here. You got it in you. You might think, oh, I don't want to do this again. I don't got the energy to do this again, or okay, put a timer on, give yourself a 15-minute pity party. That's what I do. And I let it out. And then I'm like, all right, the divine loves us unconditionally. This is not to stop me. This is to recreate me, to build me in some way. It's kind of like the gym, right? Like if you get, muscle and you're like, yeah, and then you stop going to the gym, you're like, no, I don't want to go back. You got to keep going and maintain and to continue growing. They're saying, look, you have what it takes. Don't be afraid. Don't get upset and put all your focus on what didn't work. Unless you want to manifest more of that, which I doubt you do. So let's shift over here. Let's look at the opportunities being presented. Let's look at the silver linings. Let's look at the blessings in it. Everything is happening for a reason. And understand that maybe your idea before, yes, it was great, but maybe the universe said, let's shift. Let's break apart some of these pieces. Let's rebuild it because it's going to be longer lasting, more expansive, serve more, filled with more light. Taurus, you're being inspired with creative solutions and brilliant new ideas, but you must create space in your mind and in your heart to receive this. Make decision. I know it's scary, but focus, cut out the distraction. Let's get going this week. I hope this serves you guys. If you like a distance healing or a soul reading, my link is down below, or a more in-depth session. Otherwise, my free link for cord cutting and just clearing out this dross is really helpful. Try it out. It's down below. Otherwise, guys, I will see you next week for next week's readings. Take care.